You mentioned Paris Hilton was on your show the other day, and she said something about that she was locked up and thrown into isolation. And
Yeah.
you said, "Oh, yeah, I know what that's like."
My mom put me in a place that was like a full psychiatric ward. I used to laugh at those like Malibu 30-day places. They talk about things that pissed me off. I was just like, a little spa vacation for 30 days, like in Malibu, was sort of the opposite of the experience I had. I was in a place for a year and a half called Van Nuys Psychiatric. And you couldn't mess around in there. And if you did, you would get thrown either in the padded room or get put in stretcher restraints and tied up.
Why were you so bad that you had to go in the padded room?
I grew up, you know, with like the Go-Go's and Wendy O. Williams and Blondie and all these like badass chicks. And I just sort of would like, you know, channel my inner riot girl. And I, you know, some days it was really funny. I would rile up all the girls and I'd be like, listen, fuck this place. These people don't care about you. Let's fucking show them. All right, everybody. I would totally rile the entire joint up. And it was like half a kid's facility and half like an old person's place. So like as I was like riling up these like young girls, like the woman in the walker would go by, it was hilarious.
How old were you?
13, and I was
13.
there for a year and a half.
Don't you think if your mother had been more equipped, if she had just sat you down and said, Drew, why are you so angry? What's wrong?
You know, I think she created a monster and she didn't know what to do with the monster. And this was her last gasp. And I really was out of control. And I forgive her for making this choice. She probably felt like she had nowhere to turn. And I'm sure she lived with a lot of guilt for years about creating the monster. But then I think she lived in a lot of pain that I also wouldn't talk to her for a long time.
Are you talking to her now?
Yep, we texted this morning.
Wow. No kidding.
Yep.
Good Lord.
I'm really glad there is healing there. And we have spent our whole lives trying to figure things out. I said to my own daughter, you know, she was like, something came up and I said, I'm not your friend. I'll never be your friend. I'm your mother. And I had a mother who was a friend, and we're not going to do that.